content over everything.
Black Child Promotions, right here in the foundation, Seven Sisters, Wars Corner, Conscious Corner, out here in the community. We always have to come back home. So we're going to get some views and some insights from the local community, Yeah, man. So without any further ado or delay, we'll pass you on to Brother Sunday, Monday, sorry.
Yeah. I say hello to all of you out there. You see me? Representing for my people right here. You see me? And I say, man got caught up for God. You get me? It's finished my class today. You see me? But I want to stop here and talk for my brethren about the next future and thing. You see me? As black people, we don't educate ourselves or pass on our knowledge to the next generation. You feel me? And the younger generation are giving up to listening to the older. You feel me? Understand? There's no respect in either way. You get me? And the older generation have given up on the younger ones. Why? Because we ain't got time to listen to you guys. You feel me? And black history as a whole, you see me, is getting lost. You see me, with the next generation are coming on, because the knowledge that they're getting is not from us. You understand? It's from these schools that they go to. You get me? To be the next workhorses or whatever. Not. You understand? Yeah? Everyone will call it modern day slavery. You understand? You see me? I'm not feeling this. And most of the things that we've learned, most of the things that these people have learned, they've taken from other cultures and took it for their own thing. You understand? Yeah, but what I want to say right now, we got to stop all that rubbish about black and white. You feel me? As far as I'm concerned, when I came to this country, all I knew was human beings. I don't know about no Indian people, no Chinese. You see me? No Mexican. You see me? And then people try to call me that I'm black. I don't think your complexion looks the same color as this thing. You see it? I think you look brown. You see it? And the white thing. That's segregation. So what color you call a Mexican person? What color you call an Indian person? Or Chinese? How come they ain't got a color? You see me? I'm trying to turn that color into a race. I'm African. Black is not my race. You see it? And we're taking that on board.
Explain to the people then what you do, my brother.
My thing is, I'm more of a combat individual. You see me, I like sports. You know what I'm saying? I used to do basketball, tennis and them things there. I messed up in my life, you see me? And certain things changed me. When I came out, the only thing that was left to me was fighting or combat. And I got into boxing. You see me, I started competing, kickboxing, Thai boxing, and K1. But that helped me evolve myself as an individual. I started to understand myself. Before me. I'm saying, because the only reason I wanted to fight is to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? But once I realized what I can do to average individual, I grew as a person. I didn't have to show that to no one. Or prove nothing to no one. You see it? I'm saying, most of these kids, the only reason they carry a knife or gun or rape, because they're too shook. They're scared. That's why they go around in gangs and them thing there. You tell one of them used to put on gloves and go into a ring. They won't do it. They won't do it. Too scared.
Facts.
Do you understand? But that helped me grow as a person. I knew what I was. I didn't have to prove nothing to no one else. You see me? Then I started seeing the world around me. When I stopped trying to impress other people. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be what other people are trying me to be. You see it? I saw what the world was for. You feel me? And I stopped combat. Fighting stopped. That's all I wanted to do, just to fight. Protect myself, so someone can't take certain things off me. You see me? I stopped the fighting. I grew as a human being. That's when I turned into a man. You understand? And I realized what was going on with the next generation. We're not teaching that generation what's going on around them.
Okay.
And they're lost. You see me? Because we don't sit down and listen to their little story. Even the ignorant have got a story. You understand? You give time to someone to express themselves. You feel me? They get time to change. Why? You give time to listen to them. As black people, we've never been listened to.
Come on.
Ever. For some reason, we've got some stigma. We've never caused no wars. built no weapons, enslaved anybody, but for some reason we're the worst of the planet. Why?
That's the question.
I don't understand it.
What do you think some of the solutions to like some of the problems you identified are?
The problems that I identify for is our people that are here, you understand, get so involved in what's around them and the individuals that put them in this situation and trying to chase what they're putting in their face. You understand? Instead of forgetting what they've left behind. You see me? Africa has never evolved once. You feel me? If they let us develop and teach our people the stuff that you've learned for here, take it back. The same way as Indian people have done, Chinese people have done. And let Africa develop that the rest of the world has.
Okay.
Do you think we need anybody?
As you were saying earlier, that's the breadbasket for the world.
Do you understand? But they won't let you do that. Why? Because we won't need no help from anyone.
Come on.
And we got most of the resources on this planet come from them. Pressure, metals, whatever you want to call it, bro. They get it from us.
Facts.
But it's stop with that race palaver. You see me? I don't want to go into that. That's already been done. We're human beings. I'm not black. You see me? These people are not white, because this is white right there. You see it? They don't look like that, they look pink. You see, man, I don't want to start going into them thing there. You feel me? You're a human being. And I want people to start understanding that. That's the only way you're going to change your cultures, understand other cultures. Go out and all the other children, your brothers and sisters. You feel me? That's other human beings on this planet. You feel me?
Give thanks, my brother. Give thanks for sharing your views and everything there.
Cool, bro.
Yeah, man. Brother Monday, you know? Come in, Russ. Yeah, man.
Bless up. Rastafari, my brother and sister. Rastafari to the world and it's in sundry, you know. With their move with the brethren, Solomon, you know, the great, you know, with the Black Child Promotions outlet here. You can see an array of books here. Strictly Knowledge, Wise Man, and Ivor Standing run them circuit here. So with their 7 sisters, my brethren and my sister, and we're live, seeing there with the elder. Said speed, you know? Yeah, so we said. But yeah, we say more love and strength to the black community from this time and even forevermore. And we say we salute Haile Selassie, because Rastafari we are deal with. See the Lion of Judah right here. See it there? So yeah, that we say all the while, you know? And we say, put down the gun, put down the knife, put down the weapon. If you're really going to take up these weapons and these weapons of destruction, let's fight the bigger force, which is Babylon and Draconia. See? So we say, more love, more strength to the world, and it's in sundry. Rasta out. I beg my brethren, the elder, yeah.
As is brothers and sisters. My name is Abeng Mechineta. I'm going to say a couple of things. First of all, just to back up what the brethren are saying, because musically, Ken Booth said, dark brown shade of my skin only adds color to my tears. Something's holding me back. Is it because I'm black? Yeah. And you know what? Gregory Isaac said, black I kill black, but it I go bounce right back, hey. But you can't bounce right back if you're dead. Yeah? So listen to this. We don't have no ammunition factory anywhere on the planet, but we got plenty bullets to kill each other. That means that whoever's giving you the bullets knows you're not going to come and kill them. But having said that, this promotions, Black Child Promotions, look, on this table, this is our story. What's his story? His story? No, because his story has got curtains drawn across it. He's got one curtain, he calls it slavery. He drew it across. So now some people don't want to look back before that, because they say, oh, before that we was just, we was uncivilized. Nonsense. Slavery is a curtain, you need to go beyond it. And furthermore, it's been abolished, but you're still here. You're still kidnapped, captive. Your Africa is still a continent with colonial borders as the walls of prison cells, and even as I speak, the ransom that our brothers and sisters who are not paying for us because they've been not brainwashed, because only you can wash your brain, had their heads filled with rubbish. They can't pay that ransom because the ransom's being extracted even as I speak, and we're still here. So the ransom's being paid, but we ain't going back. We're still kidnapped captives. So you can abolish slavery, but you can't abolish kidnapping as a crime. You're criminals. You know what you've done. The next curtain you done was you drew one across called prehistory. Why? Because before that, you can't find yourselves in history, in the written history of the planet. So you drew a curtain, you call it prehistory. But yet you're going to tell us, oh yeah, but this city in Egypt, I forgot the name of the city. It's a very ancient city. Yeah, they said it's before prehistory. So if it's before prehistory, that's our history. Yeah, that's our history. So now there's another curtain that's drawn across our history. That curtain is even thicker than these two. That one is called archaeology. Because when they draw that curtain across, you don't even want to go back no further. Archaeology. Well, let me tell you this. You ask any javelin thrower about his javelin, he's going to tell you, oh, the specifications of my javelin, it's got to be this, that, Next thing you know, you're going into science, and you say, what? A science just for throw a javelin? Yeah, well, that means then that whoever made that first spear was a scientist. And if you could take that person from that time and put him in this time and put him in a university, he would be just as intelligent as any graduate here. But you know what? They say he was primitive, but you know what? The first number is a prime number. It's 0. 1 is a prime number. 2's a prime number. And 3's a prime number. After that, yeah, you never get 4 prime numbers in a row ever again. So the first ones who they're calling primitive, where the word comes from the word prime, they're like the prime numbers. Without them, there could be no other numbers. So without them, there would be no civilization. That first spear maker was a scientist, just as intelligent, just as wise, and just as clever and smart as any person today. So in other words, when they say primitive, they mean prime, original, the beginning. So that person shouldn't be seen as some backward fool who was just chipping on a piece of stone, because they were the first scientists. That's why archaeology, forget about that, throw it out. It's our history. Your ancestors were the ones who made what's here today. So these people, what they done, they stole your history and feed it back to you as theirs. So you better get down here where this Black Child Promotions is, so that you can pick up the thread of your history, weave it back together, and then wear it as your coat. Bless your love.
Bless your love. So it's Black Child Promotion right here with the Bridget Solomon. Come support him right now. Black Child Promotion art.
Yeah, and the whole home tree stem as well, you know. Big up the foundation, you know. Yeah, man. Big up, brother. You want to come say something? Come true, brother. Yeah, man.
Yes, man. I'm from Bermuda. This is my first time in England, London, and we represent Black Child Promotion. And typically, what I have to say is this. Along the way, they must say, my God was dead. I am a man of the living, not of the dead. That's what Black Child Promotion is about: liberty, about strength, about unification of us, not just as a colored people, but as a person, as a divinity, as something that's more collective than anything else in the world, and that is mind over power. And when we hold this power, we must learn to use this power as a safeguard, as a Emmanuel, as a strength, as a coherence that will give us such more, how can I say it, such more growth. It's like a plant. You give it sunlight, you give it water, but at the same time, when it feels your love, it grows off your love. So as my little ones, as my brothers, we need to show each other love, and we need to grow off of this love. And once we show that we have this love and that we have grown this Black Child Promotions then will grow as a unification of us, because it will not only shelter us, it will protect us. It will not only protect us, it will deliver us. It will not only deliver us, it will guide us home. Home is the heart, and the heart is us. So many books are here, many attitudes are here, but this is love. And when we show the world that we as a collective people hold this love, we could only prosper. And it's time that us as a people prosper instead of, look, you don't see it. Many people say this is our last days. For them who don't believe it's the last days, but for me, it's not our last day. It's the beginning of the ending of the beginning. It's the beginning to succeed, to shelter, to grow, to prosper. And Black Child Promotion does that. And I only agree that more people will line up with us and come and patronize us, read a book, gain knowledge, gain strength, because we need that power. Yes, sir, we are all bros. Like I said, love the life you live, love the life of friend. Respect to Black Child Promotions. Have a good one. Bless up.
Enough respect. And yo, big up Ranks as well. Don't hide Ranks. Yeah? Ranks volunteers with us. You know, one of the early volunteers. You know, helping with the heavy lifting and everything. You know? And big up the youth them as well. You know, you want to say anything? Big up. Say a few words.
Come. So what do I just talk about? Like,
Yeah, anything. What we need to do as a country.
yeah, I feel like we got to stick together more, because like the world we're living in is like it's getting quite hard, especially as being black, it's hard. So I feel like sticking together will be better, and especially as this is happening, I feel like I'm not alone in it, and I feel like I'm getting supported, especially at the age where I am. I'm only 23, but I just feel like this is a good promotion that they're doing, and I would like to see more of this for the future. Thank you.
Like my friend said, it's true. We have to stick together. We're one nation, one people. We're all human beings, innit? So what we have to do is stick together and try to succeed together, innit? So God bless everyone and God bless humanity.
Yo, what's some of the things that we're gonna learn to stick? You said like stick together. What's some of the things you want to see? Like your generation is different from my generation. I'm 52. You follow? So we passing the baton down to you guys. Like Leon was interviewing me. I was talking about food and things like that. What do you think about the food that you're given and the choices you're given? Like I see a lot of people eat. I call it pigeon and chips. This fast food thing. Yeah. It's like the sad diet, you know, and soda pops and drinks like that. Do you realize there's a correlation between what they're giving you and how you all act? Speak on that. Like what kind of foods you want to see? Like where are your folks from? When you want to see your you know, foods from your countries here more. Yeah. How do you think that would impact you?
I feel like that'll be a better impact, because especially the food that you eat, it does
See him laughing right there.
it does affect of how you are. No, I don't eat meat. I don't eat meat. I've given up meat like a good year ago, because I just felt like the food I used to eat, it used to make me feel so bad inside. It used to ruin my insides, and now I just feel clean and more pure, and I don't get ill. It's benefited me, and I just feel like we need more of our food brought in, because like all these pesticides and it's all bad, and I feel like it's morally just through the government work and just a way of getting us out quicker.
Reactions for the right reasons, not just like, you know, some people do it on ethical reasons, like say the wild and things like that. You're doing it because you're freeing up your mind.
And I feel like it reflects of how I am as an individual, because especially like eating fast food, it runs through you quick, and then you want more, and then it just makes you, it's a cycle, and it makes you behave a certain way. And I just feel like now I feel more freely, because I give myself choice of what I want to eat, and it gives me a chance to understand myself better.
No, 100% I agree with my friend. I just hope I have the same discipline to give up meat very soon. That's it.
It's a gradual thing.
Yeah, man. So that's Black Child Promotions, Home Tree STEM, giving a chance for the community to come and express themselves, you know. Many different views, many different walks of life, but we're all one, you know, same I are one. You understand? So blessed, Black Child Promotions. Blessed.
Content over everything. From now to man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to ITV.
They don't label that as pseudo. But how many of them have done their research though? You follow what I'm saying? it's like one of my favorite teachers is a guy called T. Owens Moore. Yeah, Timothy Owens Moore. He's got this book right here. T. Owens Moore. Now this is one of my favorite books on the topic of melanin. All right, and with melanin,